people had said online how CDG airport is the worst airport to maneuver because it's so huge. Boyfriend and I had a layover of about 1.5 hours here, so we were really nervous if we were going to make it on time, especially because we've never been to this airport. To my surprise, it was pretty straightforward. It just was a long walk, so this is exactly what we saw as we were coming out. We just kept following the signs for the terminal that we were going to be flying out of. So as we were following the signs, we found this correspondence board where it had all of the flights. Found our flight, but at this point, it didn't really matter what this information was giving us because we were so early on in this journey, as you will see. So then we took the escalator down and just kept following until it said Terminal 2F, at which point you're going to go through these doors that there is no point of return. So then we got really nervous, but then we were like, no, this is the right way to go. There was no other way to go after that. So then we again followed the signs down the escalator. Honestly, at this point, I was kind of losing it because I was already so delirious from our long flight. So then you get to this shuttle. This is a free shuttle that's going to take you to the different areas. So we were going from 2E to 2F. I would say it took about 5 minutes for us to get to the terminal that we needed to go to. Once you exit the shuttle, start questioning your will to live. I honestly don't know how I would have survived without my boyfriend because he was carrying all of my bags, and even then I was barely making it through. So you just keep going and going until you see 2F or whatever gate that you're going to be flying out of, and you're going to go through security. Security here is a little more strict in that you need to make sure to take out your liquids. I didn't have to do that before, but I don't know if that's because I had TSA pre-check. They also check your passports here, and then after that you're going to go to control. I thought that this was going to be the big holdup, but there weren't that many people, so it only took us like 10 to 15 minutes, which we were so grateful for. Up another set of escalators, and then you will finally get to another area where you gotta walk through, but at least you get to see, your terminal number. And then you go up another set of escalators, and then finally you're going to see this huge board where you're going to look for the number of your aircraft so that you can know what gate you're flying out of. We found our gate, we walked over, which was another, I think, 15-minute trek-ish, and we were so happy to finally see our gate. Literally, can you hear the angel singing? Because I know I did. And we boarded another flight. Bye!